Hello, my friends. I'm so glad that you're here. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. I'm super excited to get this YouTube channel moving and shaking, and I'm excited. It's a completely new experience for me. So, I've been reading tarot for myself and others since the late 90s, so this is a big switch, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to keep getting better and better at doing this general style reading, because it's very different from one-on-one reading. So anyway, if you have any ideas that you would like for me to do in a tarot reading, drop it in the comments below. So this reading is posted for the week of May 26th through June 1st, but I actually believe that you can get guidance at any time from this reading. So really take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because the whole point in this kind of stuff is tapping into our own intuition, knowing what's right for ourselves, and trusting ourselves to make good choices for ourselves. The cards just give us an opportunity to answer the question, what do we not see? What's missing from my perspective? So, if you are open to the possibility that you can get insight from any of these cards, you will find something. If it doesn't resonate for you because you can't find anything that makes sense for your life, then check out one of my other readings and come back next week. So today what we're going to do is we're going to look into the energies that are coming our way for the week, for the collective. We're going to get some advice on how we can best work with these energies, and then we're going to get some messages from the universe to top it all off, because if you've been here before, you know I love messages from the universe. So let's start with, we're going to take that card that we see there. Okay, we're just going to put it there for right now, because that's something the universe wants us to know. I'm going to start off with 3 cards talking about the energies going on this week. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take them all. These are our energies for the week. The universe wants us to know that. And you know me, I like to take the bottom card to see what's going on underneath it all. So we have got some cool stuff going on. So let's take a look at this. So the universe flipped out to us. It's interesting that I use that phrase. It flipped out to us. That probably aged me. Oh my gosh, I'm so flipped out. Anyway, this card flipped out. It's a jumper. It's a flyer. It is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is a really neat kind of character here, because this queen is using all of their logic and really digging into their mental facilities to rule their kingdom. Because it is a queen, she's able to tap into the emotional and compassionate parts, but above all, she honors honesty. So I think this is an interesting little message of, hey, honesty and logic are going to be happening this week. Let's see what the rest of our cards come out with. Okay, the underlying energy of the week. Usually I put this towards the end of the energies of the week, but for whatever reason, it's calling to me. So today we've got the 5 of Wands is the underlying energy. And a lot of people talk of this card as being a card of conflict and competition. I err on the side of competition rather than conflict, because what I see here is everybody trying to reach for a common goal. So for me, this is a more positive feeling card than most people attribute to it. Often the 5 of Wands is, there's conflict coming on. There is passion and ambition and willpower, and these people are fighting against each other to get what it is. I feel like this is more like there's competition going on, but it's not a direct fight, if that makes any sense. So that seems to be like maybe it's an energy of others' experiences spurring us on to reach for what it is that we want. And then our energies of the week, the universe gave us four, and they are quite powerful energies here. It looks like we are going to be really dealing in the thick of our material world. You know, we don't have any major arcana cards, which are those cards that talk about really pivotal experiences going on. This is all just everyday kind of normal occurrences. So, ironically, but you know, I don't believe in coincidences, so it's not really ironic. Anyway, here we are with the Seven of Cups again. You know, we have gotten this Seven of Cups showing up so often for us lately. And I can tell you, I have cleared my deck multiple times. I clear my deck multiple times between weekly readings just because I have so many different readings going on. I want to get that energy out of here. So for this card to keep showing up again and again through our readings, it must be some kind of sign. Sorry, I wanted to wait for that airplane to go over. Okay, so the Seven of Cups is really this card that shows us that we have choices and we have opportunities, but we're almost afraid to make opportunities. And is there some kind of game being played here? You know, you see those games where people are like moving things, you know, moving the cups with the ball underneath it. Follow the ball. Which cup has the ball? Which cup has the right answer? So this is a time where we feel like we need to make the right decision. You know, he really wants to make the right decision and he's not sure what it is. And there's a whole bunch of things hiding here. And even the cups are in clouds, you know. So we've got a little bit of lack of clarity going on this week. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Oh man, this guy. He is so interesting because he is all about following your heart. I don't know if you can see it, but he actually wears his heart on his sleeve of his tattoo. You know, that whole you wear your heart on your sleeve so everybody can see it. His heart is tattooed on the sleeve of his arm. He is here. He is ready to bring a whole bunch of passion and excitement. You know, this is the guy that is showing up the way you want it to show up. It's romance. It's the flowers. It's the knight in shining armor kind of feeling. But here's the thing: knights are immature, so it can be a really quick energy that comes and goes. You know, this could be, hey, that one night stand kind of energy. This could be just that this person is here to give you an experience of valuing yourself, and then it's time for them to move on. What I see here is really you're seeking love. And aren't we all seeking love? But this is interesting because we've got choices and illusions and we're seeking love, and maybe some kind of passion is coming storming in this week. And we've got the King of Swords. I like this guy. He looks like he's just perched out on this hilltop and enjoying being part of all the, you know, natural world, and he just seems pretty chill. And it's kind of funny to me because, you know, he really is this sign of integrity and morality. But here's what I would like to point out to you. This is his queen. You see, they both look out over their kingdom, and they're both making their choices to protect their kingdom from that place of thought and mental choices versus really having an emotional pull. They are really in the world of thought, and they are trying their best to rule from that place of logic and honesty and integrity. That energy is going to be here through this week. And what I'm seeing is that means there's a lot of really active energy around communication and our intellect and our ideas. So that is interesting, balancing the intellect with the emotions. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards because this is the card that there is, if you look carefully, you can see that there's the shape of an 8 going on here with the colors. It's harder to see on video, but I can see it, so I go for it. Of course, we have the 8 phases of the moon, and this person sits at their desk, I assume, and they have everything they need. They have all the elements. They have earth, air, fire, water, spirit. They have everything they need in order to get through whatever is going on in their world, which I love. This card also is the card that when I see this card, this shows me that whoever this is showing up for, they're about to get some serious work done. This is like getting down to brass tacks, getting through that to-do list. So isn't this interesting? We have got the emotion, the wanting to choose the right path. We've got this seeking love. Perhaps there is someone coming in seeking love from us. We've got this looking at our thoughts and our ideas and the way that we communicate with people so that we can have good rulership of our own individual kingdoms, both inside and outside. We've got a little bit of healthy competition helping us to keep reaching for the next place. And we're going to do the work, and we're going to feel contentment and be checking things off of our list. I think this is pretty awesome. So it looks like this week is going to feel quick. I feel like this is going to be quick. We've got a little bit of hesitation here, but the rest is, this is fast action and swift action and a lot of action and competitive action. So I think that this week is going to go by pretty quickly for us. That being said, let's take a look here and see what kind of messages we have for the universe on how to deal with this kind of stuff. Just gonna give this another quick shuffle, even though I already shuffled them. Let's take this card. It looks lovely. Ooh, look, it's the number 1 card. Yang. That's a really pretty card. Okay, let me grab my book real quick here. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. I like her stuff because she spends a lot of time going in to make sure that she's hitting many different areas within her book. Like each of these cards has messages for what she calls the essential meeting, the oracle's message, the relationship message, the prosperity message, and even the protection message. So we're going to dip into all of those. Okay. So this is the Yang card, and I love this. Look at that. That looks like so much fire coming out. So the essential meaning is the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Isn't that interesting? Manifesting thought into concrete form, taking action. This is kind of matching up, don't you think? This is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life, and it's a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There's no reason to hesitate. No reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. You are ruling it. You are taking action. You're using competition in a good way to go there. Now, I'm going to take a look at this from the relationship message. She says, circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you'll quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there's movement towards your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. Maybe that's that decision that you are trying to figure out. Do I take the lead or do I wait for them to come to me? And this message is saying, take the lead. Now, how about the prosperity message? This is pretty cool too. So, projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and onto the make it happen phase. Now's the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. I love this. I love how the cards really work with one another. Be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, but be sure you really want what you're chasing after because you don't want to be sorry when you get it. So this card is all about learning lessons and practicing temperance and diplomacy and thoughtful consideration before making the move. I think this is a lovely message. We don't need to get caught up in, oh dear, what's the right action? Sometimes we just have to believe that we know the right action and we have everything we need. We've thought about what we want. We've got a little bit of a fire lit under our ass. It may come from other people taking action, and that's okay because we're going to go towards our goals and we don't need to worry too much about whether they're the right goals because we've thought, we feel the passion. We've spent time trying to figure out all the things that could happen. Now it's time to take that action and get to work. I love this. This is really exciting stuff. So how about this next deck? Now, you guys, if you've been here before, this is the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn, which I love this deck. So we'll give it another quick shuffle. Like I said, I shuffle before we do all of this because I like to clear my decks and just get things all fresh for you. So let's see what message we've got from the Sacred Traveler. Okay, have we got any flyers? Yes, we do. We've got 2. Okay, we've got surrendering the journey and desert passage. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Desert passage, trust there's a divine plan. Oh my goodness, these cards go so well together. It's like, hey, yeah, it's time to take action and just stop questioning and just go with the flow. You've got everything that you need. So I'm going to grab my book for this. Let's see. I feel like I don't even need the book for this because I'm just like, oh, these make so much sense. So let's talk about surrendering to the journey. It's time to let go. All is well. The Creator is at your side. You don't have to do it alone. Your life is guided. Oh, isn't that funny? Trust there's a divine plan. Your life is guided. I love it. Let it flow. There are times to hold on, but this is the time to completely surrender. Surrender to the greater forces of the universe. Let go of wanting to control your future. Simply turn your challenges over to your spiritual source. The Creator will escort you on your journey. This idea of turning your challenges over to your creative source. I know a lot of people that I've been talking to lately have been talking about the power of prayer, the power of pause, the power of meditation, and literally giving their hardships to whatever divine power is out there that they believe in. And it's incredible how difficult that can be for people. Also, one of the things that I've been talking to people about lately is the power of words, and surrender is a word that people can have a difficult time with. I know I certainly do. I have an super easy time with trust, but not with surrender. So anyway, sorry for that side note there, but the sacred traveler wants you to know that surrendering is not giving up. You're not yielding to a force outside yourself. You're opening your soul. By releasing hold, you allow the creative forces of the universe to spiral through you, which brings inspiration and direction into your life. Sometimes the journey goes a different way than expected, and when it does, don't resist. There are times when you can see the path, but you don't know where it leads. Not knowing where you're going can activate inspiration, insight, and creative juices. You can't discover new oceans and distant vistas unless you have the courage to let go of the shore. You don't have to do it all yourself. Support is all around you. Simply open your heart and allow it in. This is interesting. Support is all around you. I love that because one of the things that I noticed was that the card underneath the Yang card over here that happened to show up was the community card. You don't have to do it alone. We have got our community around us. We also have our higher power around us. So let's take a look at this desert passage. And of course, this says, trust that there is a divine plan. I love this. Even if it seems that life has areas of barrenness, beneath the surface, life is transforming in accordance with your highest good. Trust that you're guided, even when it doesn't always seem like it. There are spiritual guides, allies, and angels surrounding you. Listen with your heart. Act on your instincts. Believe that the messages you are being given are in your highest good. Get down to basic. Trust what you feel. Isn't that interesting? This I don't know what to choose and super high emotion. Maybe this is telling you to trust what you feel. That's interesting. The sacred traveler wants you to know that the desert path can seem like a vast wasteland. I gotta turn the page, but I'm having a hard time doing this with one hand. There we go. Yet, it is in the isolation that immense insights and intuition can emerge. In times of old, sages and visionaries retreated into the desert to connect more deeply with spirit. If in the past you trusted your instincts and then later it seemed to be a mistake, don't let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Often those things that we thought were mistakes in the past, in hindsight, were the best possible things for us. As you open to your intuition, you'll sense messages from and the loving presence of your spirit guides and ancestors. There's a potent plan for your life. Trust. I love this. That the universe certainly has given us powerful energy of moving forward and releasing our hardships to our higher power and trusting that there's a divine plan. We can allow our higher power, or even just our higher selves, if you don't believe in a higher power, if you believe in that piece of yourself that is more wise than our individual personalities, trust in that. We have got a lot of energy going on this week, and I would really love to hear how this is resonating for you. If it's not resonating, what's standing out to you? What do you notice about the cards? So drop a comment below. This is what I've got for you for the week ahead, and I hope that it's helpful. I will be back next Sunday with a new reading, and I hope you will join me. Tell your friends if you think somebody else would be interested in this, please let them know about it. If you like the content, like the videos, subscribe to the channel so you're notified when the next one is uploaded. Share it, all that good stuff. Also, in the meantime, if you like journaling, I've got some tarot journaling videos and more on the way. So take care. See you soon. Have an amazing week full of excitement and productivity.